College was a blast, but now you have to pay the piper. Student loans seem like free money until it's time to actually start paying them back. Unfortunately, they're really easy to ignore until you graduate. With no bills coming for months after graduation, preparing for loan repayment may not take immediate priority for most recent grads. Nevertheless, you should have a plan in place to deal with student loans after you graduate. First, identify your debt. If your loans have been building, a crucial first step is to know exactly what you're working with. On the National Student Loan Data System, students can locate all their federal loans and find debt totals, including accumulated interest. Step 2, contact your student loan servicer. Once you determine how much you owe, find out exactly who you'll be sending your checks to. Get to know them because they're your student loan servicer. Whether you have federal or private loans, your loan servicer is your first point of contact for any questions and address updates, so do not hesitate to reach out and stay proactive on loan repayment. Keep them updated on your contact information. Remember, even if you don't receive a bill because your loan servicer cannot reach you, your payment is still due on time. Step 3 is to pick a repayment plan. The standard repayment plan for student loans is 10 years, but that doesn't necessarily make it the right option for every single student. Some borrowers of federal student loans, for example, may be better off opting into income-based repayment or income-contingent repayment plans, which adjust your monthly payment according to how much you make. For help finding the right plan, check out some online tools such as paybacksmarter.com, Tuition.io, and CU Student Loans, which allow students to experiment with payment options. Reduce your interest rates if possible. Almost every student loan lender, including the federal government, has some kind of interest rate discount for people who set up direct deposit. The lenders prefer direct deposit because it increases the likelihood that you'll continue to make your payments on time. You should also check with your lender to see if they have any other interest rate deductions, such as for a high credit score or a good payment history. And finally, stick to a budget. Once you determine your monthly obligation, keep track of other spending to ensure that you can pay all your bills. Your budget will be the one thing that guides you to paying off your student loans faster and on time. Without a budget, you'd be hard-pressed to know exactly where your money is going. Make sure that you have a plan in place to pay off your student loans. Student loans are one of the few debt obligations that you cannot discharge in a bankruptcy filing. But with the right plan, some determination, and these tips, you should be able to pay off your student loans without too much of a hassle.